rushing touchdowns on 35 yards and 3 attempts. So congratulations, Liam, there. Here it is, 3rd and 6. We have 3 receivers to the wide side of the field. It is a passing play. He goes to the right side on a crossing pass for the first down at about the 15-yard line. Kyle Kaiser, he balled out last week. He had the game-winning score. He had a big score where he diving into the wall in the end zone. So congratulations, as he's putting together a great season. Leading receiver last week. Liam led the team in both passing and rushing yards last week. Spencer had a great game kicking. He was 1 for 2 on field goals. He did kick out of bounds twice on kickoffs. So we got to tighten that up a little bit this week and maybe get a couple of those interceptions returned for touchdowns. There on 1st and goal, the Crush are able to stop the Barnstormers on a running play to the right side, bringing up 2nd and goal for the Barnstormers on this opening possession. Again, we are at Nixon's on South College Ave in Fort Collins, Colorado. This is Real Deal Sports Talk with KP. So, as this game progresses, it is now 2nd and goal. They're in a passing formation, 3 guys to the wide side of the field. Players going crossing routes, and it's thrown deep. Crush player elevates one hand, but not able to bring it down, bringing up 3rd and goal for the Barnstormers on the opening possession. Excuse me. So again, last week it was just an impressive. The defense held on as much as they could. The offense finally got into a groove and put up quite a few points. 77, that is their most on the season, and they needed every one of them. Like I said, it came down to that last possession where they were able to score, leave just a few seconds left on the clock, and then come up with the big stop with 6 seconds left in the game. 3rd and goal, 3 receivers to the right. Running back takes off to the left. Quarterback breaks the pocket, and he is taken down at the 3-yard line as the Crush force a 4th and goal on the opening drive. All right, last week's player of the week, I already mentioned Liam Nadler, our quarterback of your Colorado Crush, took offensive player of the week last week with his 9 touchdowns, 7 passing, 2 rushing, game-winning drive. Kyle Kaiser almost, beat him out. He had honorable mention for the position. Defensive player of the week for week 10 is Easy Obiora, defensive lineman from the Danger last week. Congratulations to him. Special teams player of the week was Trevor Kennedy, kick returner for the Empire. They try and quick pass on 4th and goal. The Crush stop them, and it is a turnover on downs for the Crush on the first possession as they stop them from scoring. Celebrations all around. Marvin Jones looking as happy as Marvin Jones can look. So those are your Week 10 players of the week. Let's see if we can't get another Crush player up there for Week 11. That would be something great to see for sure. Good tackle there by the linebacker on the play, bringing the running back down short of the goal line and giving the Crush the ball back. So as the Crush take the field for their first offensive possession in the post-Jose Jefferson era, I look forward to the offense being focused tonight, putting out their best effort and doing what they have to do to put on a good performance. They know the changes. They know the lights are on them now. They put up 77 last week. They know that everybody's going to be looking at them to repeat what they did last week. The Crush are now over the ball. They've broken the huddle. They have 2 receivers to the near side of the field, 2 receivers to the top of the field. Snap of the ball. Dump pass over the middle, complete for 6 yards on first down to the 25-yard line. That is a good start for the Crush. We're going to hear fans cheering. We're going to hear the radio tonight. We're going to hear music in the background, so bear with me. Sometimes it's going to be loud. Sometimes it'll be clear where you can hear me. That's all part of these view parties. It's all part of the fun. You can come out, you can meet Colorado Crush players. I see about 3 or 4 that are here already. The Crushables, the Colorado Crush dancers are here. On second down, it is a running play. And the Crush pick up 1 or 2 yards on the play, bringing up third and short on their opening drive of the game. Looking at the standings coming into tonight, in the United Conference, you had Sioux Falls sitting atop of that conference as they are still undefeated on the season. Wichita Falls, second place in the United Division. The Barnstormers are sitting in third right now for them, with the Blizzard and the Titans bringing up the rear of that conference. Third and short, it is a passing play, complete, but there is a whistle blown on the play, flag down on the field. We'll have to see who that's against, as it was third and short. As the refs continue to talk, let's see, they're getting ready to make their call here. False start on the offense. That's going to move the Crush back to more of a third and long situation. They would have had the first down there on the play. The Intense Conference standings coming in tonight. Spokane was sitting atop, followed by the Danger, the Rattlers, the Crush, and then the Eagles bringing up the rear of the Intense Conference. Those were the standings coming into tonight. They could be mixed up after tonight, of course. Short pass out to the wide side of the field to the running back. He takes off running, and he looks like, did he get the first down? It looks as, yes, he did. They're going to give it to him. First down, Colorado Crush on this opening down drive on a swing play off to the right to the running back as he makes the guy miss, stiff arm, and then fights forward for another 3 yards. Good play there by the running back of the Colorado Crush. Great game tonight, taking on the Barnstormers of Kurt Warner fame. We have a pitch out to the left. Blocking isn't there. He switches back to the right side of the field and is taken down short of the line to gain on 1st and 10 for the Crush. Bringing up a 2nd and 12 for Colorado. We're at Nixon's on South College Ave in Fort Collins. If you're looking to have a good time, some good barbecue, and watch a football game with the players, with the Crushables, come on out. We'd love to have you. Maybe I'll get you on the air with Real Deal Sports Talk with KP. And yes, I'm KP. That's me. I'm the host. It's my show. That's how we keep it going. Here it is, 2nd and 12. It is a passing play. Ball is tipped at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 3rd and long for Colorado. Let's look at some of the league leaders coming into tonight before we break down these two teams and what they bring to the table on the season. Actually, the ball was not tipped. The defender got to Nadler's arm as he threw the ball. A split second earlier, that might have been able to cause a fumble on the play. Luckily, it just got him on the follow-through. So 3rd and 12, we have 2 receivers to each side. They go in motion. Quarterback jumps back. He throws the ball to the right. Incomplete, almost picked off by the Barnstormers, bringing up a 4th and 12. Surely Colorado will go for the field goal attempt here. All right, league leaders on the season haven't changed very much. So instead of reading the top 5, we'll just go through the top 2 or 3 on each list. Yards per game passing is still McCollum for the Nighthawks and Reed for the Eagles. Touchdowns is still McCollum and Reed as well. Rushing yards per game is Rouse from the Storm and Reed from the Eagles. Reed's the all-purpose guy for that team. Without them, they really wouldn't have much going. And rushing touchdowns on the season is Brown and Bernard from the Storm and Danger, respectively. On the field goal attempt, it is good as Spencer splits the uprights, giving the Crush a 3-0 lead early in the first quarter for the Colorado Crush. Receiving on the season, yards per game, Jolly from the Nighthawks and Roland from the Barnstormers, respectively, are the top receiving leaders at 70.8 and 60.5 yards per game. Touchdown leaders, Jolly from the Nighthawks has 14, and Stimfel from the Dangers has 14 as well. Defensively, Tackles per game is led by Jones from tonight's Barnstormers and Taylor from tonight's Barnstormers. So that's one thing that this team does well that we're facing tonight is tackle. They don't miss tackles. If they get their hands on you, you're going down. So that's something we're going to have to make sure that we have ball security tonight. Sacks on the season, Griggs has 7.5 for the Empire, and Myers for these Barnstormers has 6. He was the one who got to Nadler earlier in the game, I believe, to cause that incomplete pass on the follow-through. Those are the league leaders in some statistical categories going on right now. Let's move on to what these two teams are bringing to the table tonight. First, your Crush. Their stats have been getting better throughout the season, of course, as we all know. They're now up to 205 yards per game on the season with 74 rushing yards and 130 passing yards. Now their points per game have gone up to 39.6. We need to get that defense to continue moving in the direction they're moving in as they've been playing better, getting stopped and being more sure-handed in their tackling. But they are allowing 263.9 yards per game, 97 rushing yards, and 166 passing yards, with 56 points per game that they are allowing right now. The game is back from commercial. Colorado is lined up to kick off, and at the kickoff, Barnstormers, as it goes through the end zone and out of bounds. Flag down. And the ball will come out to, looks like the 20-yard line. Let's see, it kicks off, and the ball hits the bottom of the scoreboard. That is actually the second time that has happened to the Crush on the season. And that is a penalty in the IFL that brings the ball out to the 20-yard line for the Barnstormers' second possession of the game. It is a handoff up the middle. Oh, good run for the Barnstormers as they pick up 9.5 yards on first down. Liam Nadler, of course, he has taken over for Sean Goldrick and Aaron Aiken at the quarterback position this season. He is now the leading passer for the Crush on the season, and I believe he'll probably hold down the position barring injury the rest of the season. Josh Ford is the leading rusher coming into tonight for the Crush. He's had a pretty decent game. There is a run to the left-hand side. The Crush stop him for a 3-yard gain on first down. Leading receiver on the season for your Crush is Kyle Kaiser. He comes into tonight's game with 31 receptions, 434 yards, and 11 big touchdowns for the Crush on the season. Spencer Groner is the leading kicker. Obviously, he is the only kicker. And that's kind of what the Crush are bringing into tonight's game. And again, they've been building momentum now. This is something that has changed since Liam kind of joined the team. After Sean went down with injury, they started getting some guys healthy. They started clicking a little more. They started to get into a rhythm. So that's stuff that's good to see. Right now, it is 2nd and 3 for the Barnstormers inside the Crush 10-yard line. They have 3 receivers to the top of the field and a running back in the back. It is a pitch, and the Crush stop him for a no gain, bringing up 3rd down for the Barnstormers as the Crush defense puts up another good effort. Coming into tonight, the Barnstormers are averaging 222 yards a game on offense, 59 rushing and 163 passing, with 39 points per game that they're scoring. Their defense is giving up almost the exact same, 222 yards a game, 72 yards rushing, 150 passing, and almost 38 points per game. It's a quarterback sneak up the middle, the Crush it there, take the quarterback down at the 5-yard line, giving them a 1st and goal, their second 1st and goal of the first quarter. Came away with 0 points the first time. Travis Partridge is the leading quarterback for the Barnstormers. little over 1,300 yards and 23 touchdowns on the season. He is also the leading rushing for the Barnstormers. Leading receiver is Brady Rowland, 38 receptions for 484 yards and 11 touchdowns.